Hello again, another Monday's upon us, and so it's time for another Good to Know Monday tip. In today's video tip, I'm going to share with you 2 success routines I do every single day. One in the morning, one at night. And I start my day strong and I stay strong all day, and I end my day strong because of these 2 routines. The end of the day success routine sets the table so I can be successful tomorrow. Let me just say that I have Word docs of these 2 routines all typed out and saved that I'm happy to send off to you that you can print. Just send me an email if you would like those files to coachb@livingthedreamcoaching.com, and I'll get them sent off to you immediately. I also have a podcast that goes over the Win the Morning, Win the Day routine in much greater detail. It's called Episode 3 on my website's podcast tab on my homepage, and it's free. The podcast goes into greater detail than I'm going to do this morning, but I'm confident you're going to like the principles I cover in today's Good to Know Monday tip video. Okay. I'm going to be brief as I go over the reviews outline of what I personally do each morning from the moment I wake up. First, I do a short 5-minute jump start consisting of the following minute-by-minute routine. The first 5 minutes before I even think, I get up immediately and go straight into the bathroom and go to the bathroom, of course. I wash my hands and then I put splash cold water on my face to wake up. Wake up, Marty. It's a step that says, the day has started and so it's no longer sleep time. Wake up. Next, I brush my teeth, and then before I do anything else, I make my bed. Yep, I make my bed. Often my wife comes in and helps me, but she often gets up earlier than I do, and so I just do it myself. Next, I need to say that I don't touch any of my devices during this Win the Morning, Win the Day routine at all. I just start doing my 3-arm movements right after making the bed. And they are to get my blood flowing. I start with what I call high reach prayer poses. Up like that, breathing fast for short breaths for 20 seconds. Next, I do something that I call swinging arm hugs. Swinging arm hugs, and I breathe slowly for the next 20 seconds. And lastly, I do the high touch, low touches for 20 seconds while I'm breathing deep. As I'm reaching down to touch my toes, and I'm reaching up to hit the sky, and I'm reaching down to touch my toes for 20 seconds. The next 10 minutes is for preparing for my mindfulness time. I sit on my couch and I read my Win the Morning, Win the Day routine script in its entirety, out loud often, which includes reading out loud my personal affirmations list that I have typed out. And then I go and make a cup of hot tea, juice, or hot Crystal Light to sip on, and it helps. My Tony the Tiger wakes up. I come back and I sit down and sit while focusing on being calm and at peace until the sipping's done. I really enjoy this sense of peace and quiet that I feel as I meditate, which is part of my mindfulness time. The next 9 minutes is where I meditate or pray or give thanks for the day ahead, or however you want to use that little 9 minutes. The goal here is to enjoy the stillness, the calm and peace, so you can give your mind the opportunity to clear itself, to process whatever it needs to create or to do whatever, like I said, it needs to do. The only goal is uninterrupted quiet and stillness. Some of the things I do to get to that place of mind is to focus on breathing in and out. Gratitude in and resistance out. Just don't let your mind wander. Focus on your breathing. Let go of all your worries. Let go of your to-do list and be present in this moment, this little Win the Morning routine. If you want, you can recite affirmation like I do, mantras, pray, or just be still. At the end, take a few deep breaths in and out, all the while focusing on gratitude. The mindfulness time is about awareness and not about anything else. The purpose of mindfulness is the activity of enjoying peace, calm, and a quiet mind. Just like playing is the purpose of the sandbox. There's no intended outcome. The next 10 minutes is for journaling. Use this time to capture ideas or just be creative. Write to solve problems down. Write to heal yourself. Write to let things go. Power of the flicker. Write to visualize your future. Big life and adventure. Write to get clear on your goals. Write about challenges, but then, after all that, write without pausing expressions of gratitude and positivity. I'm grateful for, I'm grateful for, I'm grateful for. Write about what you're happy about and the gifts you already have. Ask yourself, what's the gift and lesson in the experience I'm having or that I just had? This is an activity without a goal. It's about the activity and not about writing. The activity of writing is the benefit. This is designed to help you reach the deepest part of your mind where you can create and design your big adventurous life that you want to experience. The next 10 minutes is for reading. Once you decide to do this kind of morning routine, be sure to decide on each of the books you want to finish reading during 2021. There's 10 months now, hopefully 10 books. Be sure to read relaxed and yet read actively, or what I might say is imaginatively. Focus on reading at a pace that is comfortable for you but not rushed or too relaxed. Here's a short list of books that I've read. Dream Big, Act Big, The Plus Factor, The Laws of Success, The Magic of Thinking Big, The Alchemist, The 5 Love Languages, Untethered Soul, Find Your Why, Man's Search for Meaning, and so forth. The last 15 minutes is to do a little exercising. I had to start out slow and easy and have gradually worked towards doing a few dynamic exercises. In fact, I designed my own exercise routine. I suggest that you design your own exercise routine, but not start out too strong. Ease into it. Start easy. This Win the Morning, Win the Day routine totals 60 minutes, but you can adjust it down or up, or any way you would like. It's just a nice, well-balanced routine that says the day has started and helps you get your mind set for success. Next is the routine I do every night before I go to bed. It's called the End of the Day Success Routine. It's basically a series of questions that I ask myself so that I set the table for tomorrow so that it too will be a success. So, here's the list of questions I ask myself. What was today's living the dream experience, if you had one? What was your power statement that you wrote down for today? What were my top 3 to-do list or task list tasks, which are my number 1 most important task, my fun task, and my exciting task? Gotta have an exciting fun task every day. Next are my get honest with myself questions that I ask. What didn't go well today? What could you have done better today? Did you wake up early and start strong? Did you start your morning with power? Were you productive throughout your day? Did you get the most important thing done? Did you move your goals forward? Did you show up as the person you wanted? What about your personal time with your spouse or friend or even with yourself? Were you present for those you love? Were you honest with yourself about today's task? In other words, did you keep your promises that you made to yourself this morning? What movies did you watch during your mindfulness time today? Did you make time for them? Were there any new instant preplay movies that your 2 amigos called up onto the screen of your mind? And did you watch them? What are your most important, what I call my must-see TV favorite 5 movies? I have 5 of them. And I'll talk about it in another Good to Know Monday tip. What is the one thing that you could do better? What one thing can you do that would make all the difference going forward, starting today? Even if the day went sideways getting that one thing done, you would still feel like a success. What would that one thing be? Was there any mistake or failure that you could turn into the tool of success today? What was your biggest success today? In other words, what did you do well today? What can I do better? What did I do well? And what am I grateful for? Now, rate your day's effort by giving a score between 1 and 10. What principle are you grateful for today? What law are you grateful for today? And what person are you grateful for? And what did they say that you loved and are going to apply to your life? And lastly, like I said, rate your day between a 1 and 10 for effort. So there you go. I hope you find this helpful. I followed these 2 routines every day for more than 437 days straight. And my life has gotten better every single day. It has totally been worth it. And so I hope that you're either doing something similar to help you make your day successful and set the table for success for the next day going forward, or that you might go ahead and take on this routine and try it out, maybe modify it to yourself. Either way, you're going to benefit greatly. Now, before I close this off, let me take just a moment to ask those of you who may not know what I do a quick question. Here is the question. If you were thinking about starting your own business, or you've actually started one recently and have a need for a little help, have you ever considered having someone help you as your coach? Do you have someone you can trust? Someone who's been there and done that? All the top business owners I know, as well as most top athletes, have a coach or mentor. In fact, when Michael Jordan left basketball to play professional baseball, the first thing he did was to hire a coach, a mentor. The reason I'm asking you this is because that's what I do. I coach beginner entrepreneurs just like you on how to start and launch a business successfully. In fact, I've been extremely honored to be your coach if you got on a phone call with me. I'd be happy to do that, even if it was just for 15 minutes on a phone call with you. I put a link down in my description for this video, and in the email I sent you that you clicked on to watch this video that says 15-minute overview with Coach B. Go ahead and click on it and set your free 15-minute coaching call up. I think you'd love it. When you click on it, my calendar will open up so you can set the day and time that fits your schedule so you can chat with me. It will also ask you for your name and phone number, and that way I'll be able to call you to have that phone call. It's my invitation to experience what it's like to take you to the next level where you have a coach, even if it's just for a 15-minute time frame with me. There's absolutely nothing to lose. Okay, until next Monday, I want to wish you a wonderful week, and I want to tell you I wish you continued success. Goodbye.